why not give it a shot? See what he's got over the final 5 games of the season.
Yeah, I mean, might as well make this an audition, right? See what he can do. See if he can throw strikes, right? I mean, we saw him struggle early on in the season. You know, obviously we had the shoulder situation, but, you know, his mechanics, right? He's kind of got this little pause thing going on, and he kind of falls down the mound pretty well. But you know, when he has that forkball working, that's his pitch, right? So if we could see him in the playoffs in the bullpen, maybe you bring him in a situation where, you know, you feel like the hitters are swinging miss guys. I don't think you necessarily bring him in a big situation, maybe with 3, 4, 5 hole hitters. Maybe you bring him in the bottom of the lineup, throw that fastball, show that you can, you know, throw that fastball on both sides of the plate to make that forkball look a lot nastier instead of the other way around a lot of times, because I think that's why he got in trouble with the control.
Yeah, I think you make him a 2-pitch pitcher out of the bullpen. I mean, that fastball and that forkball, occasionally the breaking ball, but really 2-pitch pitcher, air it out for that 1 inning. Listen, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 5 games left. Obviously, we know the state of their bullpen. I know we've really kind of beaten that dead horse. Give him that opportunity. You never know. You might catch lightning in a bottle. Right. He's got elite stuff. Maybe he could be that guy to close out games.
We're all set. Magic number at 2 for the Dodgers to clinch a 12th division title in 13 years.
And all the pitches going right, too. 101 miles an hour with the fastball.
Strokes this ball in the air to deep center field. It is at the wall and off it. And one day after he fires 6 scoreless innings, he leads off with a triple. The one and only Shohei Ohtani, who does the Freddie and pokes Blaze Alexander in the eye. I don't know if he got him in the eye, but he got a piece of him and had to apologize.
Look at this pitch is located, too. They're really trying to get in and up on the hands, end up kind of missing a little bit lower. He stopped even once. Watch it for a second. He hit it so high, Joe, but ended up coming down just below that yellow line. He thought he got it. Most stadiums, that would be out of here.
Boom. In the face. 9th triple of the season. His first one in more than a month. 9 triples, career high for Shohei.
By the way, triple here, but home run in every ballpark except for here and Coors.
Wow. Wrong division to hit that ball.
Yeah.
And Shohei blasts one high and deep and way back. High off the wall. He just missed a home run. He's going to get 3 here. And Ohtani's in with a triple. His 9th triple of the year. That was 108 off the bat.
Yeah, be thankful it was only a triple. When that ball came off his bat, I thought it might hit the scoreboard out there.
Yeah.
High in the air to straightaway center. Barossa goes all the way back to the barrier before backing off. As usual, Corbin Carroll right there to back the play up and hold him to 3.
Ooh. Well, it says 407 on the wall. He hit it 420. But it stayed in the yard.
And for the first time since early May, Roki Sasaki pitches for the Dodgers, and for the first time out of the bullpen. Bottom line, if he can throw strikes with his stuff, he can have a role. Still just 23 years of age, Sasaki. 2-2. Strike 3 on the inside corner. This is the guy that broke Ohtani's record for the fastest pitch on record in Japanese high school baseball. That's when they started calling him Kaibutsu, Japanese word for monster. Here's his 3-2. Wow! What do we have here? Wow! Roki Sasaki, as advertised all along. Back from the minors out of the pen.
He's so excited. He hasn't stopped talking and smiling.
I think I've seen him speak more words in this half inning than we saw in his 10 starts.
He's kept them all in the last 3 months. I mean, I want more Roki Sasaki. Bring him back out. Finish this game. Last 3 innings.
But when you see someone like Roki Sasaki or even Clayton Kershaw come out of the bullpen, How impressed were you with how they were able to step up in these positions?
Yeah, that was exciting for both of them. You know, first time Roki's been on the mound in, you know, a few months, and to look as dominant as he did is pretty exciting. Kirsch coming out of the bullpen, giving us a good shutdown inning, and, you know, and Robleski coming in and shutting him down in that last inning. It's pretty cool to see those guys come through in those big moments.
The Dodgers just activated Roki Sasaki today, and he pitched 1 inning, Jerry, and this is going to be his role going forward, at least for this year, where he's going to be a bullpen arm. You tell him, just air it out. We saw triple digits, and he looked nasty.
Here's the deal. I know there's fans out there. Why doesn't he go out there for a second inning? Remember, this is his first relief appearance in the big leagues. Allow him to have that 1 inning, gain confidence so he'd be able to do this in the future. Dominant, 99 there on the black, outstanding fastball at 100 miles an hour. He looked dirty, he looked nasty, but more importantly, had some attitude, had some swag. We desperately need him to have that. But in the postseason, he could be that secret weapon. Love what I saw.
How did you go about getting the velocity back?
まずは肩の状態が、万全になったのと、ホームしっかり修正して、自分のこの今の体でちゃんと球速が出せる、体の使い方というか、フォームを見つけることができたので、そこが要因かなと思います。
How ready do you feel to possibly pitch in relief in the postseason?
そうですね、マイナーで2回と今日実際にメジャーで投げてみて、結果はいい結果が出てるので、そこら辺はすごくポジティブに捉えていきたいですし、あとは残りの試合で登板を重ねていい準備ができたらなと思っています。
Figure out what was wrong with your delivery. What did you see specifically in that process that you were able to fix to get back to where you want to be?
肩の健康状態が良くなってからまず肩の動きが良くなって、最後はあとは下半身の動きを重点的にやりました。
Had your shoulder not been moving the way you wanted it to because of the injury and because of the injury for the past, or was there another reason?
そうですね、スライダーの投げ方というか、そこら辺でこう使い方をうまく使えなくて、それで健康面にも影響しましたし、それがこう球速にも影響したのかなとは思ってます。
What was it like watching Roki come out after you?
100, yeah, with a nasty sweat. Okay, Roki. No, I was so excited for him. Yeah, that was big. I mean, I think everyone's going to be so excited for him, and if he can do that, that's a big help for us, big threat.
Look at going into this game, we talked about Roki Sasaki, Clayton Kershaw being available out of the bullpen. What kind of boost could they bring to the bullpen, especially with what you saw tonight?
A huge boost. I think that right now, you know, you're betting on people, and you know, for me, I just, you know, I trust Clayton, and he did a great job tonight and got his juices going, and he picked us up big with a clean inning. And, you know, Roki, you just kind of don't really know what to expect. I think that him, you know, taking the opportunity to go into the pen, something he's never done, speaks volumes for this organization. And, you know, what he did before to kind of get ready for this moment was really good. And I wasn't worried about, you know, him being, the moment being too big. You know, this guy has pitched in huge ball games his entire life in front of his entire country. So I wasn't worried about that and just wanted to see how the stuff played. And, you know, he gave us a big boost. And, you know, we'll see the next time he gets out there if he can keep building on this and build some confidence. He looks like a different person. I think that we've simplified things as far as the bullpen. It's an inning or two. I think there's just a lot more confidence, a lot more conviction, and obviously the stuff is up than where it was, you know, earlier this year. And he's learned a lot from this season. Some of the struggles, the not being able to participate, the being in AAA, the rehab assignment, and to come back. He just wants to help. And I'm really, really, you know, proud of his growth and, you know, what he's done.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。